Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. The Career Mode grind continues. If you don't know why I'm recording so many episodes, basically go back to episodes and it will tell you, but I'll give you a quick overview. I will be going down to England on Saturday, the 17th of September until the 24th, so I won't be here for an entire week, which is why I'm trying to grind out as many episodes as I can in order to have enough content to keep going, to keep the schedule going while I'm down in England. So, today will be, this is Tuesday that I'm recording this. This will be the Friday episode, however. I'm going to say that at the start of each video so you know when I'm recording it and when it's going to be uploaded so that it doesn't seem too, well, it's going to be out of date anyway, but if anything's happened between that period of time, then you'll know that I can't talk about it because I'm recording it on a different day. So say if like Man United play a game and they win or lose and I want to talk about it, I won't be able to because I'll be back in time, if that makes sense. Just bear with me, guys. All right, so now that is out of the way, we are here today at we're going to be at Southampton for this game against Southampton. Obviously, Marys. I don't know what I'm on about, but anyway, basically another game in the Premier League is looming. If you didn't see the last episode, we absolutely destroyed Everton. We were rampant, we were dominant, and we deserved everything we got in that match to kick or to complete September. After that's quite a good month to be honest. We haven't dropped. Have we won every game? Oh, the Carabao Cup. We won every game apart from the Carabao Cup match against Leeds. But that's still a good run. Of course, we lost to Sweden in the European qualifiers as well, but we're already through on the Greece side of things. But wins over Palace, Juve, Liverpool, Spurs, Everton, and Galatasaray, not too shabby for the month of September. And we've got Southampton, Ajax, Leeds, Chelsea, and Ajax again this month. So we've got quite a lot to do. And of course, I think with all this career mode recording, I think I'm meant to do 14 episodes in 4 days. I believe it'll be by the end of it. We will reach probably end of October, or sorry, end of November, start December time by the time I've done it all, which is a good chunk done, and it'll be all ready to go up. I'm going to take my laptop down to England with me in order to get these scheduled properly, to keep to the schedule as best as I can. So before we go into this game against Southampton, let's take a look at some of the news. We've got September Player of the Month shortlist. Surprisingly, still not getting any nominations for that, but I guess because it's everyone's playing equally well, we don't need to have one standout. Diaz for Liverpool, Daka for Leicester City, Cancelo for Manchester City, and Pedri for Spurs were the nominees. And in the end, it is Luis Diaz who has grabbed the Player of the Month award for September, and he is now 87 rated. He's looking fantastic, to be fair. I would sign him if we didn't need if we needed one, but we don't, so it's not too bad. But also, this is a little bit I'm concerned about, and I touched on it at the end of the last episode, but we'll just go over it again quickly. Team spirit at Man United slumps. Reports coming out of Manchester United suggest that the manager has got an unhappy dressing room on his hands. Senior players are said to be unhappy about the lack of direction around the club and want to see changes made. The club captain is rumoured to be working hard as a go-between. He's trying to get the manager to take the squad's frustrations seriously and find a way to lift morale. But I don't understand that, because if we look at the Premier League table, as you can see, we are currently top all in goal difference ahead of closest rivals Manchester City after a 5-0 win over Everton. So I don't know where they're getting all this story from. It might just be rumours. It might just be trying to stir the pot kind of thing. Manchester City in second, Chelsea in third, Spurs in fourth. We're in the top four in the Premier League, but not only that, we're top in our Champions League group currently with wins over Juventus and Galatasaray. So I don't see what's going on. I think it might have been something to do with the Carabao Cup, really, but I don't really know if that's... I don't know if that factors in, because in the objectives, we don't have any Carabao Cup target. We're only meant to win the where is it? We're only meant to win the league title, the FA Cup, and the Champions League, which obviously I say only, it's the treble still. But there's no Carabao Cup goal, so I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it has something to do with the Carabao Cup, perhaps. Well, I guess we'll never know, or maybe we will know eventually down the line. It's FIFA, alright, they don't know. They don't know what they're on about, and I don't know what they're on about. So at the end of the day, nobody knows what we're on about. So without any further ado, let's go into this game against Southampton then. We've had a good 2-week break. And we are going to go one striker again today. I do like the... I'm on the wrong menu. I do like the one striker thing, because last episode, Jude Bellingham was very fucking good in midfield, and I love having the two midfielders. In fact, actually, we're going to address this now. We're going to address this now. I'm not going to keep doing this now and change everything. We're going to sort this formation out in the main menu, because it's doing my head in. Van der Beek shouldn't be on the wing. Van der Beek isn't even playing today. We're going to have Bruno start alongside Bellingham. But Bruno will push a little bit further forward. And then we'll have Rashford on the bench today. Shaw will start. Donnarumma will start if that clean sheet against Everton. Vardy and Upamecano are fine. Mazraoui will come out for Hakimi. McTominay will stay. Bellingham, Alexander, Fernandez, Cucurella. No, we got Sancho there. And then Aussie man. That will be the lineup for this game here against Southampton. We're trying to rotate it as much as we can to get as many players in as we can, but it's not easy. We've got so much quality, but it's hard because we can't have Benzema and we can't have Lacroix in. Lacroix's not really featured in a little while. I'm wondering, in fact, actually I'm not wondering at all, I am going to be starting Maxence Lacroix here because he's just going to get pissed if I don't start him. And if Upamecano can have the bench. And Mazraoui really should be having a start as well, actually, so we'll do that too. I don't want to ruin people's morales too much. But that will be the team. Before we do that, though, Fernandez, captain. He is... I know there's it's had all this thing with McTominay being the captain, but it is actually Fernandez who's meant to be the main captain. But I'm happy to have him on a co-captain basis. They'll both just be captain. I don't really mind that. I'm not really bothered which one goes as captain. Really, because they're both captain material. But we are at St Mary's today, and we are against Southampton. Rodak in between the sticks, Jacobs and Livramento as the fullbacks, Bednarek and Salisu as the centre-backs, Bednarek captaining the side, Tella and Armstrong the wide midfielders, Longstaff and Smallbone the centre midfielders, and then Selka and Toure will lead the line in a 4-4-2 flat for Southampton, and Selka's one to worry about. He is in the Golden Boot race early. So keep an eye on him. But the good thing is, we've got Rodak in the Southampton net. And we always seem to have a field day against Rodak. So I'm hoping the same thing happens again. As for Manchester United, Donnarumma will go in between the sticks for us. Shaw and Mazraoui as the fullbacks. Gvardiol and Lacroix as the centre-backs. McTominay, CDM. Bellingham and Fernandez, the centre midfielders. Fernandez will play a little bit further forward, though, and will be the captain, of course, of today. And then we've got Jadon Sancho left mid. Finlay Alexander right mid, and then up front, Victor Osimhen will lead the line here in Southampton. So without any further ado, we need to see who City are playing first, actually, so there is a bit of further ado. City are playing Newcastle. That's the only game we care about. We can turn this off and just put City on. So only game we care about. Let's get into it here at St Mary's. Bear with me again, my nose is still bunged up. I've still got some kind of cold or some kind of sneezes. I don't really know what's up with it. It's been a while now, but hopefully it'll go away. So just bear with me a second. Right, sorry about that.
We have to focus on this man. Will he shine against his former club? We're live next, so don't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Luke Shaw played for Southampton.
Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Southampton versus Manchester United.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well, some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
And here's how it looks for Southampton.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Right, hopefully my nose has stopped now for a little while at least. If it continues, obviously I'll just mute again and try and sort it out, but It's doing my head in. We're going somewhat strong today, but we're also giving a couple of rotational players a chance as well. LaCroix, Mazwai. I don't know if Shaw would be classed as a rotational player. I guess him and Kukurea kind of share that left-back role. I do definitely prefer going the one striker.
And the game begins.
Which means some of the slower strikers like Benzema and Ronaldo may not get as much game time in the Prem. Which I don't really want to leave like Benzema and Ronaldo out, because Ronaldo, of course, is Ronaldo, and then Benzema is very good hand to have on a free deal. That was meant to go to Fernandes, but of course it was intercepted well. Toure could have the better Guardiola here early on. Southampton could have the better of us early on. We get it away. That could be concerning. It was a good save from Donnarumma. Southampton team up for this. That should be Donnarumma's. But Southampton definitely seem like they're ready to go today. So do we. We've got Finlay Alexander on the pitch, so that's all that matters, really. Aussie men to Bruno. Davy Selke having a very good season in front of goal. Could go for the golden boot today. He's apparently the player to watch. Jude Bellingham as well, maybe on the eye of some people. Scored 2 last game. Making a lot of good movement here early on, and he could be in to score again. It's a save from Rodak, but Bellingham is coming into his game definitely this season. I'd love to see it, to be honest. Bellingham was one of the players I was looking to, well, considering replacing purely because of his injury. I know he still had growth in him, and he's proven me right so far. He's done so well, and it could only get better. Finlay Alexander to swing this one in.
Trying to pick out a teammate.
Towards Scott McTominay. He's not going to make it to the Scot. No pun intended. I meant his nationality, but his name as well. Mazraoui towards Guardiola. Not going to happen on that occasion. We're going to have to get back, lads. Carrot could be off for Southampton, but Bellingham cuts it out. McTominay. Bellingham fouled. It should probably be a booking when play stops, but no worries just now. Alexander out to Mazraoui.
Will he play it in?
Back into Finlay Alexander. On the edge of Bruno. Rodak saves. Shaw can't win it, but it will be a throw in to us, and it's a yellow card for Nathan Tella.
Well, the referee let it go initially, but now he goes back and cautions him, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a good
And rightfully so. I don't know if it'll show the foul again, but it is rightfully a yellow card. I don't think it will. Shaw to Sancho. McTominay. Bellingham. Into Alexander.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno to Aussie man. It's hard to break through here. Bruno, I need whoever's making the run needs to continue to be that run. Mazraoui try to play ball in, but it's closed down. Mazraoui, I know Mazraoui's cut back because he's the right back, but I needed him not to there. Great tackle by Luke Shaw, and that sets up things here for Aussie men. I know he hasn't had goal scoring exploits like last season, but he has been decent. Bruno and Alexander's and Akers. It's saved, but Bellingham on hand to score yet again. Jude fucking Bellingham. Officially our top scorer in the Premier League now for Manchester United. Was joint on 3 with Bruno Fernandes, and now takes that spot above him. 4 goals now.
I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
I don't know how Finlay Alexander didn't finish that off the first time around, but it was stopped by Rodak, straight to the path of Bellingham. And we do take the lead at St Mary's. Ralph Hasenhüttl unhappy with how his defence have done that, but Jude Bellingham, 4th goal in 6 matches. Come on, mate. Popping off. And we lead at St Mary's.
What sort of response will we see from them now?
Will we see a response from Saints as soon as possible? They do have the quality. They've also got a striker who can score this season in Davy Selke. Guardiola wins a header over Toure, and Sancho can bring it clear if he can get round Livramento. It won't be easy, but he has done it. Bruno Fernandes, not the paciest and maybe not the right idea to take out wide. And now he could be in trouble. Armstrong playing into Toure. Livramento for Southampton. Try to play for Selke. He's forced to save out Donnarumma anyway, at the very least. tried to bring Mazraoui across. I don't know why LaCroix and Guardiola weren't able to be controlled there. I think I had Guardiola out to left, but LaCroix came across a bit further than they maybe needed to. Mazraoui really tried to cross to prevent. That's going to be Donnarumma's all day long, and we're going to boot that clear to prevent any counter-attacking or to prevent anything going wrong on that occasion. Put it back forward though, and Shaw has been beaten to it by Armstrong. Maybe my tactic didn't work, I was just booting it clear. Armstrong should be out of strength here by McTominay. He's done very well. McTominay gets a foot in, and he gets another foot in. And instead it's going to be Gvardiol who gets it just about away to Bellingham, who can bring it clear. Aussie men out to the right now. We need someone inside. Finlay Alexander making that run inside. Bellingham, Sancho's open. Oh, it's not quite gone how I wanted there. I think also locked on to Bruno rather than Sancho, but that's alright, I guess, as well. Ball in, and I thought I went in there for Selke. That was quite quick from Southampton. We were caught out of position. I thought it was top left there, but it was top left. Just the wrong side of the net, and Southampton close again to equalising here at St Mary's. They're really up for it. They're up for it more than Everton were anyway. I'll tell you that much for free. We do have the goal advantage thanks to Jude Bellingham, but it is a close run encounter. They do have a goal in them, I think, to Southampton. I don't know when that'll come. I think a goal will be scored by the home side. Bellingham through to Alexander. We try to find a second as soon as possible. That's what Alexander's trying to do. Aussie men. It's just that simple. Bring Alexander into the play and you've got nothing to worry about. If he doesn't set an assist record this season, I'll be in shock. What a midfielder. A homegrown talent, Finlay Alexander, once again causing a problem on the right, and it's played perfectly to Aussie men. Salisu not marking his man, Rodak out position, and Aussie men all he has to do is slot it into the bottom left, which he does superbly, and we go 2-0 up. And you might think, oh, it's difficult, it's too easy. It might get a bit easy for you. No, this is the team we've built. This is the result. These are the results we're looking for. These are the results we want. This is the team that we built to get these results. That's not what I want to do. I mean, it is what I want to do, but not that technique, if that makes sense. Armstrong. And a lot of manoeuvrability and a lot of room here for Southampton. It's going to come to Shaw, who's in a bit of trouble here, but I think he can get round. He can, he does well. Armstrong right on him. Switch to play. Of course, across to Finlay Alexander. But McTominay's hit that hard for Bellingham. I thought that might be an easy one to get, but I was proven wrong. And now Southampton are through. Donnarumma brilliant to get out to that as quick as he could. And it's a save from Gianluigi Donnarumma. There's a reason we brought one of the best in the world in. It's because he's one of the best in the world. Now Luke Shaw forward from Manchester United. Not the greatest of crosses, and it's going to be cleared. Good press and win the ball back. Luke Shaw's that position. Now McTominay's going to have to cover as Armstrong tries to make a manoeuvre down the right for Southampton once again. Takes it inside McTominay. And now it's going to be Toure out on the right here. McTominay still watching and waiting, and he timed it correctly. Got it to Gvardiol, and it will be away once again. Bellingham to Alexander. Just needs to take on Jacobs here, which he will do. But we'll have time to produce a third here from Manchester United before the break. Does it again towards Sancho. A little lucky with the ball in there. I think that will do it for half time. Jacobs did get a foot on it, but I managed to get the cross in somehow. 2-0 to the good Bellingham and Aussie men with the goals to lead us today. And Bellingham is becoming a real threat in that midfield, and it's getting to that point where I can't drop him. I have to start him. He's finally coming into his own. He's like a Sancho kind of player. I mean, Sancho didn't have a 7-month injury, but you get what I mean. He's finally getting involved, and he's finally getting good. Speaking of Sancho this season, he's been a bit invisible, but I mean, the results are coming from other places, so it's not the end of the world, I suppose. Arsenal leading West Brom 1-0. West Ham drawing 1-1 with Wolves. Manchester City leading Newcastle 1-0. It'd been nice to hear about that, but I guess we don't have the goal news on, except we do. Everton and Crystal Palace drawing 0-0, and then Spurs losing 1-0 to Liverpool at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Bournemouth and Leicester will play later. And we're going to take a little look at the match facts at half-time. 63-37 in terms of possession. 5 shots to 4. 3.5 expected goals to 1.4. We've been a big threat on their goal. We've only managed to get 2. But Southampton are putting up a bit of a fight here. They're showing that they're here and they want something out of this match. And they won't take less than a point here, I don't think. But we're going to have to try and bury it early in the second half, I think. That's not what I want to do with Alexander. I did obviously want to do the run, but I wanted to do a skill move that didn't come off. But I think if we get a third goal ASAP, we have nothing to worry about. That's great by Gvardiol. That's not great by Gvardiol, however. And Donnarumma gets the save. We are panicking here. Why is it when I'm LBing? Why am I LBing being it or whatever? Why am I trying to clear it? It's just not going clear. Is my point. Southampton with a bit of sustained pressure to kick off the second half, but I did try to clear it. Armstrong with the corner now for Southampton.
Over it comes.
Southampton are a bit of a bogey team. They're not usually that good, but they always give me a bit of worry. We try to keep it on with Shaw, but Donnarumma another save. They're always like a bogey team. I did say they had a goal in them today, and I think they're going to be pushing for that this second half. Goes to number 33 on the edge. I believe that's Bednarek. Might be wrong. It might be Lianco if they brought Lianco on. I don't know. All I do know is Southampton in our corner.
Corner kick played in.
They come straight to Sancho. Can counter here now. Sancho off to Bruno. Aussie men. Not enough bodies forward here for this counter, really. Move it back a bit. Bellingham. Try to find Aussie men. It's going to bounce to Fernandes, but we've lost the ball. Southampton bring it away. We didn't have enough bodies up there quick enough for the counter. And Southampton managed to defend it quite well. Fair credit to them.
Bednarek.
We're in the way there with Gvardiol just about before it gets to Selka, who we need to watch because he definitely has a goal in him, I think, today. Very close to the first half, a couple of occasions, but this second half he might find a new level. Bruno, Aussie men. Tries the shot, it's a save from Rodak.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he?
Maybe should have brought it in a little bit further. Didn't want the defenders to close it down though, however. I wanted to get the shot off rather than having to get tackled. Just wanted the shot from there. Bruno Fernandes to his corner. But first, substitution for the home side. Davy Selka actually coming off for David Otto. I'm not surprised, or I am surprised, to be honest, is what I'm trying to say. But I can't words. That Selka's coming off.
Delivering it.
Towards Gvardiol. We try and knock it down here. Sancho will take control.
Into the advanced position.
Knock it towards Aussie men. It's not good enough on it. Still there though. Gvardiol if he wins that. Bellingham. Aussie men. Pops one straight into the hands of Rodak. Throw. Finds Luke Shaw. He does very well to keep that under pressure. Jadon Sancho. There it is. That sustained pressure. And the fact that we let up there has led to a third. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the 3 points. I reckon that's game, set and match here against Southampton at St Mary's. Jadon Sancho, I said he's been a little bit quiet this season. He's yelling at me now. He's like, oi, I'm what now? Bags of bottom corner goal, which I'm trying to say, not a corner goal, because that would be mad. But it is a finish from Jadon Sancho, and it is 3-0 to the good here. Ralph Hasenhüttl not very pleased, but of course Cyrus Amatai loving it, and I'm loving it. We're cooking with fucking gas now. The defence is working wonders, and even when the defence is getting put through, the keeper is there. I say listening will concede, but yeah, I had a feeling. It felt like it, you know. It felt like that was going to happen. But my point still stands. The defence has been very good this season. The goalkeeping's been good this season. I just knew that something was going to happen as soon as I spoke. Commentator's curse. It's this video game in a nutshell as well, which doesn't help proceedings. I don't know how he's managed to turn me that easily, really. I don't know why LaCroix has lunged after the fact, but
what a great finish.
He has, and it's a good finish. Out of the reach of Donnarumma. Maybe could have done a bit better to make a hand or to get a hand to it, but it is a finish, and they're celebrating like they've done something there. But it, in fact, is only a consolation, and it only will be a consolation on the day, most likely. If Meccano can have a wander on, we'll give Ronaldo a couple of minutes up top as well to see out this game. I believe next it is Ajax, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, then I'm an idiot. It's something else. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on. A couple of boos from Southampton fans as Ronaldo makes his appearance. See the boo, we don't want to see him or a boo. Oh, I was really hoping I'd go down and that'd be a second yellow, to be honest. That's why I stopped play. I really was thinking that'd be a second yellow. If Alexander goes down there, it is a second yellow. But, I mean, fair play to Alexander. Doesn't want to have Tella sent off, I guess. But also, that's the reason I stopped playing, because I thought he might go down. We could have kept going with that, really, and we probably should have. Marzai. They play it to Alexander. He has to take on Teller again here. Teller gets a clean tackle in this time, man. You bloody would. Alexander intercepts. Ronaldo. Try to play it through, but not on that occasion, unfortunately. I can't speak. Meccano intercepts. Bellingham out to Alexander. Bellingham on the edge. Bellingham with a shot. Scuffed. And we're going to bring Bellingham off, I think. He's had his day today. And we'll give Donny some minutes. He's done well as Bellingham today, but that shot, that needs to be best forgotten, really. And we'll give Donny 20 minutes as well on the pitch. Nathan Tella coming off with alongside Stuart Armstrong. Ennis Bardi and Marius Wolf will come on for the Saints. Bit more attacking power. Whereas we just try to hold the midfield a bit more. Donny van de Beek coming on for Jude Bellingham. 20 minutes to go in this one. Alexander should win that header. He is 6'4" or 6'3". He's tall anyway, but he somehow lost a header. Annoying, but what can you do? Kukurea wins more headers than he does. Weird. Shaw's had a decent performance today. Wouldn't say anything special. But against his former club, he's going to win, so. Speaking of Luke Shaw, he's on a runner here. Ronaldo. Donny. Should have passed that one more to Alexander. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest with you. I thought I could get the shot around, really. It's a great block from number 6. No idea who number 6 is, which is I'm just saying number 6. Will be a corner to be whipped in by Bruno Fernandes here from Manchester United. And we're going to aim for Ronaldo. Not going to get to him. Sancho. Not really going to get to him either. Bit of a tangle in the area. Alexander does win that header. Guardiola with his strength. Ronaldo. Try to get the shot off. Does somehow manage to keep the ball for a minute anyway.
Well, that's one for them to pursue.
Ball sent forward. Guardiola reads it. And we get it gone. McTominay. Donny. Tackled. Did want to try and release it earlier, but it hasn't done. Otto could be on for a second here if we don't watch out. Just more trouble than Selke was. I don't know why it won't switch player till late. Off the crossbar. Goes Southampton. And rebounds wide from Bilal Toure. I have absolutely no idea why it wouldn't let me switch sooner there. I thought we might have conceded another there. That would have been concerning behaviour. Especially offside against Otto. Or Toure. I think Toure was the man it went to, isn't it? So. But it was still concerning. Meccano. That's why I'm trying to fix my audio at the same time as pass this ball about. Donny. Alexander could be spotted here. He is going to be spotted. He's going to keep it in anyway. Takes it around Jacobs. Edge to Ronaldo. Sancho. Maybe try to do a little bit too much here. Ronaldo. It's cut out. I don't know if I did too much there or if I did the right thing. Southampton on the counter perhaps here. Guardiola says no fam, not for that one, mate. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Donny van de Beek has somehow lost that to Longstaff. Tommy wins the header. Solid as usual. Bruno tries to play it through to Ronaldo. It's closed down. I think 3-1 might be all we get today, ladies and gents, but that's still a good win. It's still our win. Alexander to Donny. That's was not meant to take a touch there, but fair enough. McTominay. Maybe give him a rest in the Champions League game. Alexander. Ronaldo. Bruno. We get one more today. Ronaldo. McTominay. Audio's messing up. Ronaldo. Straight at Rodak. You can tell he's declining a little bit. And the counter now for Southampton is blocked by Luke Shaw. Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. He's left the space open here. It's a good tackle from Salisu to close it down, though. I think 3 is all we're going to get today. To be honest, Southampton may deserve a second one here, and they may get one. Not on this occasion, though. Mazraoui. Donny, we've got one more chance to move us up the field and get another goal to take with us. Fernandes to Sancho. Is he going to get there? No. That's going to do it here at St Mary's, is it? It is. Somehow we don't win the header. And it is 3-1. It's a victory. It's 3 points. And it's another strong performance from us. Not quite the performance we showed against Everton. And Southampton did put one past us, which is a bit concerning. But it's not the end of the world. Aussie men, Bellingham, and I forget who scored the third. Sancho, I think it was, for our goals. All told getting theirs. I'm going to say Sancho. Sancho's my guess. I can't actually remember.
And they won the game. An excellent day all round.
It was Sancho. Bellingham, Aussie men, Sancho with our goals. Otto with the host goal to get a consolation for Southampton. But it is another win for Manchester United, and we continue on this fine run of form we're going on here, ladies and gentlemen. I love to see it, and I hope you guys love to see it too. Donnarumma, another strong performance in between the sticks. 63 to 37 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 9, and 6 expected goals to 3.9. What I've read from that is there could have been more goals for both teams, really. Goalkeepers have had a good day, defence have been solid, but it could have been more goals, definitely. Man of the match goes to Jadon Sancho. I mean, it would have been my personal pick, but Jadon Sancho does get man of the match here. Goal and a 7.6 rating for him off the left today. He was good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he would have been my pick. Victor Osimhen, who probably would have been my pick, gets 7.6. He's joint top, so we'll give it that. A goal and an assist for the Nigerian, once again contributing as per usual. Jude Bellingham with another goal as well, 7.4. Another solid midfield performance from him. Gianluigi Donnarumma, even though he did concede, he made 5 saves and 5 saves out of the 6 shots on target and got 7.3. Finlay Alexander with the other assist of the day, and there was no real bad performance, like I said. Again, a couple underwhelming, but nobody awful. But man of the match for Southampton, if you could pick one, is Rodak. It could have been more than 3, basically, and Rodak has prevented it from being more than 3. Saved 6 out of the 9 shots that were put on his goal. He's usually not very good in goal, but today I've got to give him his credit. Better than I thought he'd be. I thought we'd have a cricket score today, but only 3-1. Rodak, fair Fox team it. Otto with the goal, 7.1. The assist coming from El Bilal Toure and a 6.8. I want to see some of the ratings on here. Livermento was the main one I was looking at, but I want to see some of the ratings on here to see what we got here at Southampton. Selke at 72 rated, still scoring quite a lot. Fair play to him. Southampton have that kind of squad where they could potentially go down. They still have Shane Long, but also they just don't seem to have the ratings, if that makes sense. Post-match interview anyway. Did City win? They won 3-0. Okay, Spurs won 2-0. Arsenal won 2-0. Okay, well, the race is still on between ourselves and City. I think we'll still sit top by a goal. Or 2 goals. I don't remember the goal difference beforehand. But we both do pick up 3 more points. It really is going to be a Manchester title race, by the looks of it. Which is fine by me, as long as we can get the win over the other team this time. Because we had the title race last year, and Liverpool pipped us to the post. So hopefully we won't get pipped to the post again, is my point. Wasn't always easy for us. They did well. Southampton did close it down well, even when they didn't. Rodak did save quite a lot today, to be fair. It could have been a bit more. I wouldn't say he would deny us on his own, but we did need something special. We needed more than one.
No further questions, thanks.
Rodak has always been bad, so I didn't really think he would be good. But like I said, solid performance from him. Donnarumma has reached his potential. I believe that's 92. The potential for Gianluigi Donnarumma, one of the world's best, and rightfully so. 92 rated for him, and he's looking fucking fantastic, to be honest with you. Take a look at development plans, see what would be the quickest to get him to 93. Goalkeeper. 88, 66 weeks. He probably won't hit 93 before we finish his career mode, but the goalkeeper one is the fastest. I know he'll still be the sweeper keeper that he normally is, and I don't want anything else from him, but it does help a bit more. German Diaz getting another transfer offer here, this time coming from Fortaleza. Slightly less than what I believe was offered by LAFC. We're gonna negotiate this to try and get. I'm gonna go for 2 million. I'm gonna probably ask for 2 million. It might be a bit too much, so we can always negotiate a little bit more. I just want more than what LAFC paid, really. I could just go for the 1.6, and it doesn't really matter. Looking at the money in the top left, it doesn't really matter what we ask for here, but you know, we'll try to get what we can get. All right. Tell you what, we'll meet in the middle. How about meeting in the middle? Fair enough. We met in the middle. I don't even know if it'll go through because Diaz might not like the contract they offer, but just get paid quite handsomely here. Don't know if you'll want to go, but we've agreed terms. We've agreed the deal, and we'll have Ajax next at the Johan Cruyff Arena. They are bottom of the group currently and could be on their way out. We are top of the group and could be on our way through. With a win today, it puts us in very good stead. I'm going to save over, but I'm going to take a quick look at the Prem table just to see how far we are ahead of City. Because I know it's the same points, I just want to know the goal difference. I also want to know the chasing pack. Are they nearby, or have we got a bit of breathing room? Well, have the Manchester team's got a bit of breathing room. No, Chelsea are right there. And then after that, maybe a bit of breathing room. But Manchester United top with 10 goal difference. City in second with 9 goal difference. Chelsea and Liverpool complete the top 4. Spurs 5th. Arsenal now up to 8th. Fair play to them. They've really recovered it. Wolves and Bournemouth out the relegation zone. Newcastle, West Brom and Sheffield United are the teams that occupy the relegation zone after game week 8 in the Premier League. But up next, like I said, it will be Ajax, and this will be the halfway point in our group stage. So hopefully, next episode, we can get the win. Tomorrow will be the double upload days, but I'll be recording one of the double upload days on the Tuesday and one of the double uploads on the Wednesday. But I will tell you beforehand what days I'm recording each episode on, because, of course, we've got to go on the grind here, and the grind don't stop this week. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. A healthy win against Southampton, and I'll see you next time when we take on Ajax back in the